A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, two forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on the third-ranked team, the North Texas Mean Green. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He hands it off from the gun. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Brown. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. That's good for a first down near the 40.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Knights are going to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on first down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Pass caught, second down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught quickly, finding space at the 20. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF. A horrible field position to start the drive trip where they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. They're going to run it. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he get there on the ground? There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Moss. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And he lofts one deep over the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The tackle was made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. In the red area, it's Moss. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal, back at the 13. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
He's got it right near the end zone, and he's down at the 3-yard line.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this third and goal, but now they're facing fourth and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on fourth down.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Scanning the field, it's Brown. It's a quick grab. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Knights have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. He's running out of time here. Took contact on the throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down and 10. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his back. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the handoff. Got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Knights.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Now they get set to kick it away.
14, North Texas, 3.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They hand it off to the back. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. UCF 14, North Texas 3.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And now the handoff. Tackle at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So second down after the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it deep over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
UCF offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Makes a quick catch. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Now it's second down here. Back to throw. It's Brown. Quick throw over the middle. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Kirk come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Finding space at the 20. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The Knights will have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kickoff.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner will be brought down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Coverage team brings down the returner.
And the UCF offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Dropping back, it's Brown. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Here's the 2nd down play. And here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Brown. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Heading left after the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Brought down at the 8-yard line. It's 3rd down.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. He knocks this one right through, and they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. For one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Knights will kick it off to begin the second half.
Number 35, set to kick this one.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Moss. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the handoff. It's Moss. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. It's Brown. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what. They're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for a deep completion. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Knights will bring their punt team onto the field. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. North Texas's offense is back out there now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Ball handed to the running back. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Extending the play now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner will be brought down.
UCF offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Brown. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
The Knights will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's going to take off. Finding space at the 20. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Knights.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Scanning the field, it's Brown. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman, nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to his target. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Knights will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh my gosh, Chris, you can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce, that ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone, Peter? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Pena. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. They'll kick it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They bring down the returner, what's going to be the final play of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, UCF 31, North Texas 10.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. The pass is caught. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Receiver makes the grab. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
It's the running back in the flat. Touchdown, UCF. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
UCF.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the extra point was up and good.
That makes the score UCF 38, North Texas 10.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
35. Set to kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking to throw it on first down. Pass rush closing in. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Snags the quick throw. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. With the catch, it's Moss. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He slings this one deep down the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Looking for the wideout. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Makes a quick grab. And he'll get there. Touchdown, North Texas. Kicking team after the PAT try. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Brown. He's running out of time here. A short completion to the tight end. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
The Knights look to keep this drive moving. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Quarterback still with the football. And they'll stop him after a short game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. To the air. It's Brown. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, Knights. And the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage, because right now it is not working.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And the offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
No, he stopped short on 4th down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback will take a knee. So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss. They have regrouped and responded really well.
Yeah, I think it's important to reference that loss, Chris, from a few weeks ago, but that's now a distant memory. This team right now is firing on all cylinders, and it's going to be exciting to see how they close out the season and see if they can make a run and see if they can make it tough on the CFP committee on whether or not they get a shot.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.